Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Prince Harry in PR crisis, as charity boss makes bombshell accusations. Opinion. Forget the endless carousel of Sussex fails. There are opinions galore about Sussex Netflix deals and Sussex exclusives feeding the algorithmic maw. But Sentibalegate is far more worrying. Strip away all that's gone before, and what you're left with now is something much more severe and far more damaging. This isn't the latest PR wobble. This is legacy threatening. The latest fallout at Sentibale is the moment when the Harry brand meets brutal, unrelenting consequences. There has been too many negative stories PR. This one tips the scales. The awkward optics are stacking up like discarded treatments. That upbeat, business-as-usual, nothing-to-see-here routine, while the charity he co-founded collapses under a storm of accusations lands with all the emotional authenticity of an Insta influencer's authentic vulnerability post. Yes, every argument has two sides, but Harry's constant drip feed of negative headlines is now more than a PR pattern. It's a full-blown rift that's feeding the global news cycle. This was supposed to be different. Sentibale wasn't a side hustle or a sympathy tour, it was the soul of Harry's post-royal identity. A charity rooted in his mother's legacy, tackling real issues on the ground far from the Californian exile. And now, resignations, allegations, governance in crisis. A public chairwoman accusing him of bullying and power plays. A complete brand meltdown feeding the haters. This isn't just another bad news cycle day. It's an existential crisis, and it's been coming. Harry has spent the last few years constructing an outsider brand based on wounded authenticity. He fled the constraints of the life he was conditioned to serve, only to walk straight into the soft-focus embrace of Hollywood and into the arms of a narrative centered on defending his maligned wife. The result? A contradiction. A man demanding privacy while orchestrating maximum visibility. A trauma survivor turned global self-help product. But charity doesn't run on vibes. It runs on trust, governance, and clarity of purpose. And right now, Harry Brand has managed to damage all three. Don't miss. Sentibale boss speaks out about awkward moment with Meghan Markle at Polo event latest. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. Let's call it what it is, a profound, strategic moment of truth. Everything that's come before now feels like noise. The real cost of performative philanthropy is plain to see. This isn't about Harry's pain anymore. This is about whether his legacy causes can survive him. There's no shame in failure if it's faced. But that's the problem here. Too many in his circle have mistaken brand management for leadership. Too much effort is spent on controlling the narrative, not enough on confronting the reality. There isn't a critical friend, only a hollow echo chamber. The trust once earned through sincerity is now eroded by that very bubble and the drip feed of negative opinions. And when even the charity set up in your mother's name becomes tainted by your presence, it's time for a painful reckoning. So, what now? If Harry is to regain respect, power, and influence, he must stop mistaking platform for purpose. Strip back the messaging. End the optics warfare. Get honest. Admit mistakes. Rebuild from that place. Because right now, the mission looks secondary to the myth. And for those who still believe in the work Sentibale was meant to do, those on the ground, far from the PR pyrotechnics, that still matters. This is the end of the beginning. Everything from this point forward must be purpose-driven, not brand-led. Because if Harry doesn't pivot fast, he may wake up to find the very thing he sought to build remembered only for how catastrophically it fell apart.